Reality television. We've all seen it. Thanks to some of these programs, youth today are competing with unrealistic self-expectations to be perfect, not just in physical appearance, but in overall peer ranking as well. Today, I am going to give you some facts and statistics about our youth, show you why reality television has a negative effect on our children, and persuade you to not allow your children to view these programs. I am also going to tell you how you can help and what you can do about saving our future generation. Reality shows give a false perception of reality, a false perception of life, and our children tend to pick up on what they see on television. Have you ever heard of the phrase, monkey see, monkey do? That's what our children are doing. Young girls seem to think that it's okay to fight with other girls over a guy for their affections. Programs such as Rock of Love, For the Love of Ray J, and The Bachelor are great examples. These shows teach that having sex with rich men or women that have multiple partners is the key to finding love, and that it's acceptable to spit out an I love you phrase to any person marked as an objective. This love is usually tossed away like trash as contestants are asked to leave and are weeded out one by one at the end. They also think that it's okay to walk around in provocative clothes just to catch the attention of a male. It's downright degrading. These women are from the Rock of Love, For the Love of Ray J, and The Bachelor. I certainly would not want my teenage daughter going out dressed like that. It could lead to female prostitution or even them being the victim of a sexual predator. According to a teen research study by Erica Pontius from Missouri Western State University, it's quote-unquote cool and stuff, the way the women dress on reality television shows such as Jersey Shore and The Bachelor. She noted that the television stars, the way they dressed, influenced these teenagers to do the same exact thing. Shows that vote off someone at the end could give a kid a complex about failure. It teaches viciousness and ruthlessness that isn't necessary in the real world. We try to instill values in our children such as teamwork, but these shows teach an every man for himself attitude, which can damage a child's worldview. In other words, if you lie, cheat, and stab people in the back, you can get a prize and get to go on TV at the same time. As we all know, life doesn't work that way. Reality television also encourages young girls to diet and become the perfect Barbie doll. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, 40% of newly identified cases of anorexia are in girls between the ages of 15 and 19 years of age, and 42% of first graders want to be thinner. Celebrities wake up in the morning to glamorize themselves, sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and children don't realize that they don't just wake up beautiful. According to John Mainhold from The Reality of Medicine, they aren't psychologically mature enough to understand that that's not how it really is. The Housewives of Orange County, a lot of these children assumed that the women wake up and they're magically beautiful. They tend to use makeup at an earlier age and diet younger, which could be hazardous to a young child's growing body and cause severe developmental problems. Many of these women have had plastic surgery, such as implants, tummy tucks, and liposuction to make them beautiful. According to somethingfishy.org, which is a site that was developed to help young teens avoid the image, some are even taped up to mold their bodies into more photogenic representations of themselves. Children are also exposed to violence and profanity on these shows. Fighting on the Jersey Shore, women are scrapping with one another on The Bachelor and Housewives of Orange County and The Love of Ray J. On the real world, most of the roommates fight a lot. They use profanity. They are often over the most stupid and unnecessary things you can imagine due to either misunderstandings or most likely a high intake of alcohol. A lot of these shows even show the characters getting so intoxicated they actually pass out. We certainly don't want our children doing that. Some influences are even indirect. According to the group Abelard, a 9-year-old boy actually hanged himself a few years ago while trying to imitate a stunt he saw on a popular reality show called MTV Roadies. It may have seemed innocent enough, and even though there were warnings at the beginning of the show, the child was allowed to view these programs, which resulted in the loss of his life. This incident brings into focus an issue that was never really encountered by parents before: the effects of reality television on their own children. There are alternatives. You can't reason with a teenager unless you step into his or her shoes and look at life in his perspective. Sit with your teen, watch the show, discuss it, let him tell you why he thinks it's cool and hear him out. Then you tell him why it's uncool and meet him or her halfway, perhaps sorting through the shows, allowing them to watch the ones that aren't so bad, and then adding other ones to the no-watch list. Medical reality shows provide education. Those are okay. Shows such as the Learning Channel's Trauma, Life in the ER, Discovery Channel's Paramedics and Medical Diary, Emergency Vets on Animal Planet. They all show a realistic look into career fields such as medicine and veterinary medicine. You need to talk to your children about what's right and wrong. Parents are the biggest influence on our children. If we allow our children to sit in front of the television all the time, that's going to be their biggest influence. They need to be taught what is right and what is wrong. That way, if they are exposed to these television shows, they know better. Several studies, according to Abelard, show that the quality of the content that children watch on television matches closely with their later level of academic success. Today, I have given you many reasons why you should not allow your child to watch certain reality programs. They teach promiscuity, greed, materialism, objectivity of humans, indecent behavior, and appalling moral values. You can make a difference in what your child sees to be the truth. Be smart and don't allow your child to be a statistic.